Welcome to R&B Sauce. This is DJ Pineapples, and today I have a special guest all the way from Canada. She's just dropped her debut album, Falling Into Place, and she's out here in the UK performing at the Great Escape Festival on Friday. Welcome, Aqyila. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you were just saying you've been to London 4 times.
Yes.
It must be like a second home to you now.
I know. I love it here. It's so much fun, and I feel like I'm just building my little sense of community. So it's been good vibes.
And you're from Toronto, right?
Yeah.
So it is like a similar, city kind of vibe.
Yes, because the diversity, the Caribbean influence, African influence. I just love the different
very
melting pot. Yes, and I feel like that's why Toronto, London, even New York, we all vibe the same way. Yeah.
So do you know what? I need to ask you, because I always have Americans saying how bad the food is in the UK, right? I want to know, what is your take on that?
Do you actually want Okay. I think the best food that I've had is probably the burgers. Yeah, I think you guys make some nice burgers. And the fish. And the fish.
Not
fish
fish
sandwich.
and chips.
No, not fish and chips. That was a fish burger. That one was pretty good. But yeah, I gotta say, when it comes to the food department, I don't know. Well, no. Today I had really good Jamaican food.
See, that's what I was gonna say. You gotta
So
go
we
to
can clear that up.
yeah,
That actually was really good.
like Caribbean or
my God,
Asian.
yeah.
I feel like they're the places you need to go when you're here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. I just need to know. And GDK, I love GDK.
Was it?
Yeah, German doner kebab. Yeah, that's my place.
I've not even tried that.
It's so good.
See, I'm vegan though. Is there vegan? Nah. There ain't nothing for me there.
It might. No, they do have vegan options. I lied. They do.
So it's
they
like
have
a kebab?
plant-based. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. It's like doner, so it's the way they do the meat is different.
It's
so
like
it's
the round. No.
Kinda,
Is it like spin?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. You put me on.
You should. It's seasoned so well, and they got a yogurt sauce and and then they got a spicy curry sauce, but it's not really that spicy. It's kind of sweet. It's really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Aqyila, let's bring it back to the beginning. I want to know, what are some of your first musical memories?
It's got to be the talent show when I first made my first song for my mom, sung it live, and she loved it, and it was just happened to be at my 5th grade talent show. It's a good vibe, you know. She was so proud, and I was proud too to be able to make her feel that way. And I think ever since then I always connected that moment with music, and just realizing how I could make people feel with my words and with the way I use my voice. So I felt that was something that I always wanted to just continue to do, but didn't really think about it professionally. I just liked doing it. So I would start songwriting and finding beats on YouTube, and eventually I discovered SoundCloud in high school. But before then I was just on YouTube doing covers. Yeah.
And what about what type of music did you grow up around? What was your parents playing?
My dad and my mom both played a lot of reggae in the house. My mom played a lot of gospel music too, R&B. So I was listening to a lot of Tamia and Whitney Houston, Fantasia, Alicia Keys. Who else? And then my dad, he played 50 Cent. He played Beanie Man. He played Elephant Man. So many awesome and prolific Jamaican and Caribbean artists, you know what I mean? And then when I got older, I diversified my listening space even more. I love country music, I love alt music, indie, rock. I'm just a huge fan of just anything that makes me really just feel good. So I love discovering different sounds. Yeah.
So I want to ask when it comes to R&B, is there a specific album that you remember playing all the time when you were younger?
Oh my gosh, whichever song it is by Whitney where she's singing It's Time for Me to Do It on My Own. I don't know the name of that album, it's not coming to mind, but my mom would rinse that all the time. God, I'd have to find it. Yeah.
So was that 2000s Whitney? Was it old school Whitney?
I feel it's old.
Was it 80s?
This is when I was 80s. Hold on. Wait,
She might have been playing an older album.
Got it. I'm girl, I wasn't around then. Got it. I'm trying to think. Oh man.
It's classic Whitney.
Because how young was I? I remember hearing it in the house. It definitely was before my time. But I remember hearing it when I was 4 or 3. I remember hearing that song all the time.
Like My Love Is Your Love, Heartbreak Hotel. Was it that album? You're not sure?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say yes, and then people are like, "Girl, you didn't read." So yeah, I don't know.
But you know what? I want to talk on like Fantasia as well.
Oh my
because
gosh,
I read that
her.
like you used to watch like American Idol and stuff.
I used
right?
to sneak and watch it as a kid.
Fantasia's crazy.
Yeah. My parents, they would be like, "Okay, bedtime." It'd be like 6 p.m. and I'm like, "This is kind of insane," but whatever. I would like walk out of the room after like I would try to like get out of my crib. I vividly remember like getting out of my crib and like peeking through the door and watching American Idol. And I remember watching Fantasia's audition, and that is what really inspired me, like watching her as a kid and seeing just her just like love for music and how passionate she was. I think that's like one of the like very like prominent moments in my life where I really like connected that love for music, and just seeing her just smile and sing on the stage and during the competition, just like enjoying herself and just hearing her voice like evolve. We were so happy like that she won. Like back then when we had like a tape, you know, the TVs with the tapes.
Yes.
So my mom like taped her winning, like like we have like taped episodes. We have that one. I think we have Kelly Clarkson as well, and we also have Ruben Studdard. Like we have those 3 taped.
Ruben Studdard as well.
Same here. Yeah.
Oh my god, sorry 2004 and like Change Me, they're like 2 of my favorite songs. Change Me is like one of my top 5 R&B songs of all time. Like I am a Ruben fan.
Amazing.
But yeah, and then Fantasia, like when she dropped her first album as well, like working with Missy Elliott, like she was killing it. Yeah. Free Yourself, Truth Is, Got Me Waiting. Wow.
Listen, I love that girl down.
And that was the season with Jennifer Hudson as well, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, Jennifer Hudson too. Another woman I love. Yeah.
American Idol definitely had like some real vocalists.
They had some real like heavy hitter like vocalists.
Definitely. So do you know what?
It was a good run for them.
Talking of like vocalists, what other singers would you say that you have studied?
I really admire Tori Kelly, Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes.
Yeah, these are people that like can sing.
Sing.
And it's effortless. Like it just looks like they're just like, you know, when a voice just runs like water. Somebody else right now that is like honestly like in my age group too that I really admire, Coco Jones. She can sing.
Yes.
Especially when she's singing live, you could tell how freeing it is for her. She's just
in
the moment.
Live,
Yes.
She really does. She's a great live performer.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you seen Jasmine live before?
No. She was supposed to perform in Toronto one show, but something came up so she wasn't able to. And I was like, okay, you know what? Hopefully I catch her another time. Or hopefully if I'm like in the States and then she's performing, I'll just like try to get a ticket and see her.
That's an experience.
That's somebody I need to see live for sure.
When she done Lost Ones, my eyes, like I was crying like a baby. Like
I would
just the delivery, just everything about her. She's amazing. Yeah. So do you know, I know that you've been putting yourself out there for a while when it comes to like SoundCloud and YouTube and TikTok, and it's clear that social media has like played a part in your journey. How do you feel that those platforms have helped shape your career or given you confidence as an artist?
I feel like I've always, even at a young age, I've just never been afraid to put myself out there. And like my first thought honestly was never like, oh, I wonder what people think, because I was happy with it at the end of the day. And I think that's what matters the most. Like, it's just knowing yourself and just loving what you do. And even though in the beginning you're not going to sound the greatest, like there's definitely some covers that I have up there that are insane. And, you know, and I leave it because it's a part of the growth. It's a part of the journey. And I want people to see those stuff and also think like, okay, I don't have to come on here and be my most like perfect self, you know? I feel like over time now, because I've experienced the virality a couple times now, I feel like I have kind of shied away from like not being like 100% like super duper authentic, like not thinking too hard about it. Like I am a bit more curated now. And like it's so funny like that we were talking about this because like yesterday I was like on the phone with like my A&R and he was telling me, he's like, you know, he's like, I noticed that like, you know, I look back at your old videos and you just like would just take up the phone and you really would just like sing on the spot and you would just be in the moment. And he's like, and I want you to do that this next project. It's just like really just be in the moment. Like don't overthink it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I should. I think it's just the pressures nowadays of just like thinking about like, oh, like I want to make something that I want people are going to feel, but but the stuff that I love, like when I'm putting it out there and I don't see people's reactions like the same way, like it does mess with my mind, you know? But I have to like also be secure and sure in myself to be like, you know what? My music's going to reach whoever it's going to reach. It's going to get to the right people. And whether that happens instantly or it doesn't, you know, I think it's that dopamine rush. That's the problem, you know, but you don't chase that dopamine rush. Just enjoy it. Like make sure you're proud of the stuff that you're putting out there. You know, you're proud of your craft and just like keep going. It'll happen.
I love what you're saying. Like, just having that confidence
Yeah.
in yourself as an artist and putting yourself out there. Because I feel like so much artists get like discouraged by like negative comments and stuff. And I feel like we're all like that. As like even me when I put content out, like when you release something, and when you release, you know, you're always on your phone looking at like, oh, how much likes have I got? Like recently I've turned the likes off.
Oh yeah, same. I do that too regardless. I'm like, listen, I liked how I looked, so it's really whatever.
That's literally,
you know,
it's like you need to be like, do you know what? Look at it, and if you love it, that's all that matters.
That's
if you're happy, then
promise you, because there's definitely somebody out there watching and admiring your stuff. Like Olivia, like she was saying, she was like so proud of like how you put yourself out there, how you're doing the work that you're doing on your page. So it's just like, you know, remember that. Yeah.
So do you know, I want to talk about your debut single, Vibe For Me, Bob For Me. That song blew up on TikTok, right? What was it like experiencing that kind of like viral moment, like right out the gate?
Yeah.
Like, that must have been crazy.
It's so weird. Like I joined TikTok just on a whim. Like after everybody was like laid off during COVID, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stay home. I made a vision board at the top of the year, but I didn't look back at it again. I kind of just put it behind like an old closet and just like went about my time. So when I joined it in April, when I joined TikTok in April, I was at first like trying to like not do singing stuff. Funny enough, I was like, oh, let me like try to do like makeup or like try to dance. Like I'm trying to see if there's any other hidden talent.
Listen, the dances be going off on TikTok.
Girl,
though, like,
everybody be dancing, but nobody was checking for me. Like I'm not that strong of a dancer yet. I'm trying, but it was so funny because like I actually didn't want to go viral for singing, because when I experienced virality on Twitter, it kind of made me want to retreat back into my shell. Like I was 16, like it was like a big moment for me, but at the same time, it's the negative comments. It's people commenting about my skin, people saying like really hurtful things about my skin. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do anything to anybody, you know? So when that happened the first time, I was like, oh yeah, y'all ain't seeing me. I'm not singing nothing. And then after a while, it was just one night I was like singing Alessia Cara here in the room, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't really care. I'm just gonna sing. And that was the first cover that blew up, and then it was just like an onward like trajectory. Like I would just like pick up my phone anytime and just sing in the house and post it. Like there's so many candid videos. Like if you go deeper onto my TikTok page, like you'll see I was just like enjoying the moment. And honestly, I'm really glad that that was what I was doing, because that's how I felt, and I didn't care. I really didn't care. I was just like
being you,
being
just
me,
being free.
Yes. And from April to November in 2020, it was November when I posted like the Bob For Me sound. And at first I wasn't going to post it because I was like, oh, this is about a wig. Like, this is kind of random. But then I was like, you know what? It's fine. Like, but that was the one that was like, oh my God, you need to sing a full song. And I'm like, this is insane. Out of everything that I've sung, you guys are like, yeah, like, make a full song about a wig. And I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, my phone was blowing up like crazy. I posted it, locked my phone, and was making some noodles. And then I'm just seeing like a bunch of people just like using the sound and commenting, oh my God, this needs to be a full song. And I'm like, okay, whoa, I gotta act fast. Like, you know, because I know how it works.
So did it like happen instantly? Because you know, sometimes it can be like a slow burner. Like you put something out and then like a month later it's going mad. Was it like instantly? It literally
was instantly, which is so weird. And it's weird because I've had videos that again like had gone viral multiple times with covers, but it's like, that's when you want to strike. It's when it's your own thing. 100%. Because like then when you have everybody's attention, now you come back with your own thing, they're gonna be like, okay, cool, like she's doing stuff now, like she's actually releasing her own music. Like we have like where our eyes are on her. And at that time I was independent, so I was just like, okay, like I don't really know how to go about this much, but I knew for sure I'm like, I need to hit up the producers behind that beat and see what we can do. So we split it 3 ways. I wrote the song in my bedroom at like 4 a.m. like after Christmas, and then I released it through like one of those like those song what is it called? What are those called? Like a distributor. Okay, distributor. Ooh, that's whooping my ass. Hold on. Rerun. Yeah, cut that. What's it called? Then I uploaded on DistroKid. I don't care what I'm about to say, because like that word is throwing me off. So yeah, did it on there, and then within a month it hit over 1 million streams, which is crazy. And then
congratulations,
it was just multi-millions before I signed, which is crazy. I was just like, wow, like And I think it's more so it's just because it was really empowering. Oh, thank you. I heard you said yes. I think it's just the lyrics. I really wanted people to just like take it in and feel inspired and feel empowered in the skin that they're in, and just love what they do and just not think so hard. And I think in that's the headspace that I was in. I was just like, I remember 16-year-old me just like overthinking things all the time. And in that moment, I was like, okay, while I have everybody's attention, let me say what I want to say, you know?
Yes.
And I'm glad I did, because like people really connect when I'm like talking to them, like just to them. Like, you know, there's like no facade. It's just I'm talking to your heart. You know?
Exactly. And then you went like viral again with Bloom.
Yeah.
Like you are like no stranger to going viral. Like it's actually crazy. Like that must have felt incredible. Like a whole like different song and just like it was been going viral, girl. You've been like killing it.
And I was just in the hotel, pointing the camera to the mirror, and I was just singing how I felt in that moment again. And it was one of those ones where the timing was just crazy. In that moment, I dropped my first Christmas song, so I wasn't even like supposed to be promoting anything else but the Christmas song. But I just made that song that day, and I was like, I just want people to hear it, you know. I just want people to hear it and just enjoy myself. But I was not expecting it to just take off like that quickly. So a very proud moment again. Yeah.
So do you know what? I want to talk then about like the journey to then being signed to Sony. Like how did that even like come about? And what was that day like for you, like officially signing like a record deal?
Yeah, honestly, I remember it was in April of 2021. So from December 2020 when I released it to April, I was in all these like online like label meetings. I had a manager by the top of January. I had a lawyer, and then we were just like going through all the calls. I wanted to make sure at the end of the day, like, I understand my deal. Like, I want that thorough conversation. I would tell any artist, like, get a lawyer. Like, don't try to read the thing yourself and be like, oh, like, I'd rather the lawyer just take their percentage out of what is needed and know that I can sit there and talk to them and they're on the retainer, so I can ask them all the questions. Like, it's very important because you just want to understand what you're agreeing to, you know. You get the advance and everything, that's great, but you don't want to not understand like what
some of the wording is like, what does that mean?
Exactly. Sometimes there's clauses and things that you can ask to be taken out of, you know. Like, so get a lawyer. Aside from that though, like signing with them, I knew that they were the right team for me. They're a small team, but they are so mighty. Like, they're also very particular about who they sign. There's not a lot of people in the roster. Like, these things matter at a label, I feel, because like honestly, when you're competing with so many bigger artists, it's hard to get your A&R's attention. It's hard to get the team's attention. And if you're somebody that maybe you had a really big moment, but like you don't have a team that necessarily is gonna be like, okay, we're willing to like play the long game and make sure that you continue to be on a steady incline, you might like get shelved. You might not get the proper attention. And so I felt like, I'm like, okay, I'd rather stay in Canada, work with somebody that I can literally go downtown to see all the time, build that connection with the team. Like, me and the label, we joke, we chat, we text. Like, there's like, these are real people with real feelings, real connections. If you want your team to like actually think about you and care about you too, like build that human aspect. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like at the end of the day, like, you're not just a product, you're a person. So it's I think it's like mutual, you know. So I feel like I really found like a really good team that's like willing to pour into me. You want a team that's going to invest in you. Like, they're willing to spend money on me, and I think that's also why I've been doing so well. And it's like just been a good steady journey, and artist development is key. Do the venues that scare you, do the small rooms, do the big rooms, do the opening slots. Like, you're not too big to do an opening slot. Like, you gotta do it because you want to get your feet wet, get yourself in front of audiences that don't know you, because that's where you're gonna like make another impact for people to be like, oh wow, like I saw this artist the other night, and like even though I was going to see this person, like I saw this girl and she was amazing. Like, you know, that's how I always feel when I go and like solo to like a concert and I see somebody, I'm like, whoa, this person was dope. Like,
exactly.
I love that. I love stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like it's all a part of the journey.
So, you know, like with a label, because I hear stories, say like with Rihanna, I heard that like she got flown out from Barbados and like they were like that she sang for them, and then Jay-Z wanted to like sign her on the spot. Do you have to like sing for like how does that work? Like,
girl, no.
No, just like wondering, because when I hear stories,
There
I
was
just
no
wonder.
singing. It was so funny. I'm like a COVID signee, so I couldn't even go into the office.
Okay.
It was all on Zoom, so it's so funny because to this day I'm still meeting people that I'm like, oh, you work here, and they're like, yeah, so I work on this side, and I'm like, oh, were you on the call? Like, it's so funny, you know, on Zoom, like when somebody talks, like the screen jumps to like a news person. So everybody was introducing themselves, and I'm like, oh, nice to meet you, nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
Wow, so it's all on Zoom.
Yeah, it was on Zoom. I signed it like virtually. It was so funny. Like looking back, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. They sent me like my A&R now that I have. He came, gave me a bottle of champagne. I didn't know how to open champagne. I was so scared. Like I'm a wine girl, so this looks complicated. But I like opened it gently, and I was like, woo! Like it was just so funny looking back now. But like when I finally got to meet everybody in person, it was amazing. Yeah.
No, that's incredible though. Like,
yeah.
And Sony is like a great label that we've all kind of grown up with. Because I'm such a like person that loves to look at the credits and stuff.
Yep,
so you know,
same.
you see like Sony.
Same,
and,
yeah.
like,
I love looking like writers and seeing like who's who. Like that's my thing too.
I remember back in the day when they had like the thank yous, and I was like reading all
what's
of them.
that?
They used to be like thank you, and they'd be like to my mom, like to my management.
Yeah, that's cute.
It'd be like at the end.
Yeah.
So do you know what? Let's talk about your EP. You dropped that in 2023.
Yeah.
For the better. And this year in March you released your debut album, Falling Into Place. Like what was the process like putting together a full album compared to an EP?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I was just like going through vibes like with both of them, which sounds like girl, but like seriously, I didn't really know what to expect. Like doing the EP, that was my first time really like in the studio working with producers, learning like how to cut my vocals like with an engineer, realizing what I like and what I don't like when I'm like layering certain things, like you know, like I'm just learning all these different techniques. And I feel like there's so much more growth obviously from like the EP to the album. Like on the album I'm super intentional now. Ever since Hello, I feel like that song, like especially the outro, I learned how to really vocal layer and do these really pretty harmonies and add vocal padding to the song, so it really makes people feel like there's like movement, you know.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's like my bag, like that's where I sit in best, is when I'm doing these like really pretty riffs and runs that just like flow through the ears. So the album for like Falling Into Place has a lot of those elements in every song, and I think that's what kind of helps tie them together to feel a bit more cohesive. And it could be like an upbeat song, it could be a slow song, but there's still those elements that like make it like Aqyila. And it's so funny because For the Better, it definitely was more like pop R&B, where I'd be like, okay, I want some like cool upbeat songs here, I want a song that's like reggae here, I want this, and I'm like, okay, I just wanted to really just show people like I could do like different things in the beginning, just so you know they don't like put me in one box, because I love all these different like genres. So when people hear me now come out and do like maybe a super leaning reggae song, it's not gonna be like a complete surprise, like you know me.
You introduced yourself in the right way. You're like, this is me, like you know.
Exactly. Yeah. So I feel like that's the difference, is just like the growth in my lyricism and the way like I sing, my vocal cadence. Like I feel like I've gotten so much stronger in singing in this album. So yeah.
And even like the title Falling Into Place, it feels like very intentional. What was the story behind that?
Yeah, I feel like that's where I'm at right now in life. There's so many cool like opportunities that have just been falling into like our hands, like me and the team, and it's just like crazy when I think about like where I was. This is my 4th year doing this, is it like, you know, and it's so crazy that in the 4th year like I was able to perform at the Juno Awards. Last year I performed at the opening awards for the Junos, but this time I was on the broadcast, and I had a set design and like dancers, full band, petals fell from the sky. Like that amazing. Was like insane, and it's just like very solidifying, you know. I'm very proud of myself. I really am, because like I'm able to like not only like help my family, but like give them also new experiences, like take them with me sometimes to certain places, and like be able to just like really like take care of them, like they don't have to worry, you know. And I feel like that's like the best feeling in the world. I think anybody on this planet wants to do something like that for their family. So yeah, it just feels good to be able to do something like that and be able to like give back.
For sure. And you know what? You're pressing vinyl for it as well, right? It's so
it's so pretty.
I know, it's so beautiful. It's like a turquoisey kind of right?
Yeah, no, it's so
gorgeous.
funny. I remember when I saw the mock-up, I was like, okay, the color looks a bit interesting. But when I saw it in person, I was like, oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is really nice.
I'm a vinyl girl, so I love to like collect vinyl. But like I love like a color vinyl like that. Like I mean, it's cool, like, you know, the black, but like add a little, you know, a little flavor.
You know what I learned at the vinyl pressing? They said that the black vinyl does sound, apparently there's a difference. Like if you, since you are like an avid vinyl listener, you may notice like it may sound a little bit richer than the colored vinyl, apparently.
Yeah. I need to pay attention there.
Yeah, right? I know, same. I'm like, I'm gonna get one of each and see.
I've got like a Leah, and like I think I've got gold, and I've got a few different ones. Like I think I've got a pink one maybe.
Oh, cute.
But yeah, no, it looks so nice.
It just
though,
looks
right?
nice. That's the thing. I'm like, regardless, I'm like, well, I'll look at both, and I'll just have one. I'll hang one up, and then I'll just listen to the other. Like, I don't mind.
Literally, so we have like a studio, and we literally have like vinyl on the wall, because it does feel like it's like artwork.
Yeah,
it
is. It really is.
So do you know what? Let's talk about one of my favorite tracks on the album, and that is Sunshine.
Yeah.
It literally feels like sunshine. Like it feels so warm, uplifting, and soulful. And I love the jazzy feel on that as well. And I love the fact that it celebrates love as well. So what inspired that song, and what space were you in when you created it?
Oh my gosh, that song is actually the only song that wasn't made in 2024. That was made in 2023. But I held on to that one. I was like, oh, I love this one. Like writing that one was so much fun, and I knew that like this would live on an album eventually. I felt like it was an album like worthy song. I love the way it makes me feel. Like it's just very warm,
feel good, right?
Yeah, I feel one of those like feel good tracks. Like when I play it and the sun is hitting, I'm like, yeah, like life is good. Like I know I'm just enjoying myself, and like that's how it just made me feel. So I felt like Sunshine deserved a spot on that album to just showcase like all things like that feel good and feel warm, and love is one of those things, or your favorite person, you know.
But do you know what? So let's get into my standout track on that album, and that is You Got Comfortable.
Yes.
Oh
my gosh.
It's such a touching and emotional track, and the production is beautiful as well. And it speaks like so well as to what can happen in a relationship, like a long-term relationship, when one person isn't putting in as much effort, right?
It's like, it's kind of like there's a switch up. It feels a bit stagnant all of a sudden, or it's like you're not doing the things that you used to do that would also help keep the love like alive and going, which happens. Like there's like 100%. In relationships, like all relationships, like it's like, you know, you have the time where it's like everything's all sweet and sunshine, and then all of a sudden it's kind of just like, okay, like, you know, I kind of miss like feeling wanted, or like feeling like missed, or like even just like the little things. I think that's what it is, you know. And it's like people getting comfortable for a moment,
exactly,
you know, and just
so
being like pulling back. I feel like effort is just it's great.
So was that like written from a personal space for you?
Yeah, like kind of. It's kind of just like, okay, like, you know, you're kind of not making me feel the way you used to make me feel. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Because then it makes me want to retreat back to my personal bubble, you know? And it's like, but I'm also somebody that learned that communication is super important too. Yeah. So just like explaining things to you, because like people cannot read each other's minds, you know what I mean? So sometimes somebody really is not they're just blissfully unaware, and they just don't know what's going on. So it is super important to like express. And I feel like that song, how we wrote it, was almost like a conversation. Like could you think of something new? Like, I want, you know, more of you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just give me all of you, you know? Like, let me know like what is going on, because I don't know what's going on right now with us. Yeah, I
think it's a great concept. And I think so much people can relate to that, you know. So that's my song.
I'm so glad. Oh gosh.
So another one I really loved on the album is Unbothered. It's got like that confident energy of moving on from a relationship
right off from the beginning. Like, I am hard to find. Yes, you are. There was no one like you.
And you know what, the chorus is like fire, and what really stands out to me is like your melodies as well, like your choices on that song. Can you talk a little bit about like your songwriting and how you do choose your melodies?
Okay, fun fact, so the same team that did Bloom is the same team that we did Unbothered. So it's both Maya and Jonathan on both tracks, and Maya came up with the that I loved it. It was shout out to her. Right? She's so talented. Love working with her. And I think it's so cool. Like, that's why I love working with songwriters, by the way, because they're gonna give you ideas that you're not gonna think of. You know, that's the whole point. Like, it's good to be collaborative in these spaces. Like, I feel like if I sat in a room alone and try to make a whole album by myself, it's gonna sound redundant. It's gonna sound the same. Like, everybody should at least try to be open to collaboration at least once in their life. You know what I mean?
I agree. Learn from other creatives.
Learn from other creatives, exactly. Because at the end of the day, we're all just making art. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I really am like super appreciative of like every songwriter that I've worked with on the album, and producer and engineer. Like, all of these elements, just really like uplifted and just made the album really feel like whole. And
I feel like that's how you grow.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be really stagnant if you're not like down to collaborate with people.
Exactly.
You know.
So Aqyila, let's get into some questions about your favorites in R&B. Totally. So I want to know, what are your top 3 modern day R&B classic songs?
Okay, I gotta go with my girl's Flow.
Oh,
I loved Soft.
Oh, that
song is very sexy. It's very R&B. I love how it's like a push and pull, like in the verses to then like the hook. Yeah, I don't know. Something about it is very enchanting. So
I love that. Campo is a
song.
great producer.
He's amazing, and he's so sweet. I've worked with him once so far. Very, very sweet person. Yeah. Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Yeah. Oh my god, girl.
Yeah, I need you guys to work together more.
I'd love to get in again.
Collaboration.
Yeah, it'd be fire.
It's
especially
amazing.
now, because I feel like I've like grown a bit more. Like, it'd be awesome. There Goes My Baby by Usher.
Okay, I mean,
song.
I love that song. Is that a modern day though? Yeah,
girl. Listen.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have it. I love that song.
Let me have that one. Oh my god, because like I just thought of these right now, guys. Please. Okay.
That's incredible. We love Usher. Anything Usher, amazing song.
Yes. Okay, well, this other one's current. It's by actually my really good homegirl. She's a songwriter and she's an artist named Cherie, and she has a song called Morning Backstreets. Okay. I play that song all the time. It's so beautiful. She's also a sick violinist, so like she did a lot of like the violin work on her album, pretty much all of it, I think. So yeah, just take that in. Yeah, her project's amazing.
I'm gonna definitely check that out after this. Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna ask me the albums.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So what about your top 3 R&B albums of all time?
Okay, and it doesn't have to be current, right? Let me just double check.
All time.
Okay, you guys saw I got jumped earlier. Okay. Okay. Indie Acoustic Soul.
Oh, love that.
That is such like a prominent, and that's more neo soul, but that album I listened to like when I was like 11 to 12. Like I discovered Indie around that age, and discovering her, I love the way she sings. Her words were so empowering. Brown skin video, like, oh my gosh, listen, I love
her. Ready for Love, that song.
That's amazing. The next album, Masego, Lady. Okay, I discovered Masego actually from Loose Thoughts, which is his first one, I believe, but amazing. He's so talented, and I love that album.
Definitely. Yeah, he's another musician as well.
Yes, he is. Yeah,
very talented.
Plays like multi-talented. Yeah, he plays like everything. So yeah, I love that album. The way it makes me feel, the way everything flows. It's so lush. I don't know. It's got like, it's very like rich and like black love, which I also really love. So yeah, that's a vibe. And Fantasia, Back to Me. Oh, I love Fantasia.
Yes.
That's my girl.
I love those picks. They are great.
Thank you.
Yes. You definitely know about R&B.
I do. I have a very long playlist.
So what about like some artists that you would like to collaborate with?
Oh my gosh. Okay, if I think from the UK right now, I would love to collaborate with K1.
Okay, yeah. She's killing it.
Yeah.
She is
fire. Like, actually fire.
And another one that like she does everything, like produces, writes, and
does
sings.
She actually
like,
produce? I didn't know that. See?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
That song is literally all her. Like, see? Everything.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I love that. I wish I could like. Maybe I can. I just gotta try. I want to get to that point where I can actually like make a proper like beat myself, because I think that'd be really cool. I've tried a little loop thing. It actually didn't sound bad. I ain't gonna hold you guys. It actually didn't sound bad. So I'm gonna keep trying. Yes. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to learn something like that. Just to at least get like a new skill.
Exactly.
But that's dope. Yes, K1. I also love Destin Conrad.
Oh, I love Destin.
He's got some lush vocals. I've been listening to him for a couple of years now.
Yeah, he's incredible. And the new album as well, I've had it on repeat.
I haven't taken it in yet. I need to take it in. I'm going to take it in because like I just need downtime.
Yeah,
but I'm going to take that project in.
You see,
because saved like 2 singles so far from there. I need to hear the rest.
So you know, like kissing in public.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's like my summertime anthem now.
Yes,
that is it. On repeat.
Is. And the dancing, I didn't know he could dance.
I know.
I was like so shocked when I saw the clip online. I was like, oh my god, he dances.
Exactly.
So yeah, awesome. I'm trying to think of one more person. Oh, I really love Shea Universe as well.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
She's amazing.
I think it's also because her voice, her rich tone reminds me of like the same rich tone as like India Arie. And I told her that. I was like, your voice, you like captivate the listener. Like you grabbed my attention. Like I found her on Twitter for her Colors performance, Summertime.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, who is this girl?
Yeah,
and she's amazing.
Her
and she's
tone
so
is so
sweet.
unique.
Yeah, it is, and it's strong.
Yeah,
I like
but
it.
you guys worked together though.
We did, yeah.
Passenger Princess remix. I saw that.
She hit me up in on Instagram, and she was just like, she was like, I would love for you to like do the remix, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, girl, like, I'll make time. I can do it. Yeah, I was so happy.
That.
Yeah.
So I want to know what is coming next for Aqyila.
Well, I'm doing the show.
Yes.
I'm doing The Great Escape. I'm very excited. And what else am I doing? I'm starting to work on my second album now, so that's exciting.
Amazing.
Still pushing the first one, so hey,
of course.
let's not forget. Screen falling into place. But yeah, no, I'm working on more music, so that's really exciting. I get to dive into another creative world again. So I'm just like finding myself and trying to figure out, okay, like what is it that I want to say this time around? You know, what else? Traveling. You know, I got a puppy.
Yeah.
So I love puppies.
We love
puppies. Yeah, so now that's cute because now I could like include him in my like world and hopefully one day bring him out here. You know, I think that'd be so fun.
Yes.
Yeah. What else is new? More shows, more traveling, more music. I would love to like go to like a US award show or even like the mobile awards around down here.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fun. Yeah.
You need to.
I gotta get invited first. Oh my god. Girl said just pull up. Like, girl, okay, I'll listen to you. I'll pull up. I watch it. When I get rejected at the door,
Call me.
I'm gonna email you, hey girl, so I need a flight back to Toronto.
No, you're gonna get invited. That's what we're gonna manifest. You're gonna be invited.
Yes, I would just love to just attend, like, because there's so much talent out in the UK. Like, I've been watching the UK scene for so many years, so like, I just want to be a fly on the wall and just
for sure. The UK has been killing it.
Been.
So I want to know, what is your social media handle so that everyone can keep connected and follow you?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere at Aqyila, Aqyila, and yeah, that's all the handles.
And you're on everything. I know you are everywhere.
I'm everywhere, girl. I be tweeting. The only thing I don't use is Snapchat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't use that either.
Yeah.
So before we go, would you mind blessing r&bsauce with an acapella?
Okay. Some testers. Hold on. Let's not fall with this one. Okay. Been running in circles all day. Can't find the words to say. Holding up faith, we'll be okay. But something's gotta change. Made it to this place where I find myself hoping the room for our love is still open. Feels like you got comfortable. Could you think something new? I want more of you. Give it all. I need proof. If it's all of you, then give me you. Oh, if it's all of you, then give me you. You. That was a little dry, okay?
Thank you so much. No, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was so, girl.
Thanks.
Your tone is so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
No, and I'm such a big tone girl.
Yeah.
Like I love a nice tone. Yes. No, you killed that. So I want to say thank you so much for coming on R&B Sauce. I've had so much fun talking to you.
This was fun.
And you know, I'm always gonna be supporting your music on R&B Sauce. So yes, thank you.
Appreciate you, girl.